maybe I'll keep that XDTE. That's my dividend stuff. You might have to get rid of your Bitcoin too, because that'll drop too. Put it all into bonds. Hopefully I make a little money on it. I can just put it into bonds and live off that. And keep the gold stock. I'm not going to have a lot of stuff to make money. If I make a lot of money, I could put some of it into real estate. But a lot of, I mean, they're going to close the Walgreens. They're going to close 1,200 stores, Walgreens, next year. That's a lot of stores. That's too bad. I mean, that's, people use that. That's an everyday store that people go to, and they're going to close all this stuff. I think a lot of people are getting stuff online now. The days of going to a store, I don't know, maybe those days are coming to an end. You have to buy everything online. I mean, even to get in line for AMA, they wanted you to sign up online. It's ridiculous. They want you to sign up online to do this rock trip too. And I realized if you sign up online, you're probably going to have to print something to take it there, or you're going to have your phone. And I thought, I'll just wing it. I'll just go out there and pay cash. Take a chance. Because it does say you can pay cash. I mean, their website almost makes it look like they're not quite open. But I'm seeing stuff online where people went and got stuff. It's Moonstone. It's kind of a bluish, it's like a blue flash to it. Kind of like a, I guess it's similar to, oh, what's that stuff called? There's another mineral that, it's almost like tigerite, but it's blue. And it's a feldspar mineral. And there's a pegmatite that runs right through these people's property. And in that pegmatite or around it is Moonstone. And you can just pick it up. I guess you gotta dig for it some. I mean, you can't see it. It just looks like a farmer's field. So, you know, it's probably going to take a little while to find some. Probably going to have to dig for it a little bit. But the guy said that in 5 minutes he found a small piece. So I figured, well, we'll go out and see what we can find. I brought a shovel. I brought a small shovel. I couldn't find my little rake. My little hand tool. I just couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. But I got the shovel, I brought some water, I brought my sprayer, put a little bit of soap in it, I got some water in that. I don't know if they have water there or not. I mean, it's freezing out. They might not have the outdoor tap on if they even have one. So I brought my own water. By 10, the ground, you know, by 10, this frost should be gone. It's 8:30 now, the markets are opening. But it sounds to me like the market's going to hit new highs between now and the end of the year, or maybe into 2025. We'll see some drawbacks because of things that happen. but they'll hit new highs. Bitcoin will hit a new high, and Nvidia will hit a new high. But then next year sometime, we're going to have a crash. So basically what you want to do is ride out that high and then sell. And put your stuff into something that's real safe. It might be the last rise for a while. We might have 4 years of bad markets. We might have a combination of inflation and deflation. It could be like the 80s where we have stagflation, which means silver and gold will do really well. That's a possibility. We may not have much of a drawback in silver and gold. It might just keep going up, and then the market will just, everything else will go down. I mean, we might have a melt up. That might be what we're going through now, though. What it is it's just inflation, and so stocks go up. And usually after that, it's too high, and then it comes back down. But gold, nothing goes up forever. Even gold. I mean, gold's probably the best bet, and that's what I have. I have gold stock. I bought more gold stock yesterday. I bought a little bit more silver. But yeah, we're heading into bad times. But we're not going to have a nuclear war or anything. A lot of people probably think that's what's coming, because they're really pushing for it. But Cryon says, no, that's not going to happen. It's going to only get bad to a certain point. I think the main problem is going to be the market. And then, of course, wars. I mean, that's not going to be pleasant for where those are at. But for us, I think the main thing is going to be a fear of what could happen, and I think the economy is going to be bad. I think there's going to be people losing their jobs. I think the stock market's going to drop. It might drop next year. I think it could drop anywhere from late winter to anytime next year. It could even drop in spring. I mean, I'm hearing summer, and it'll probably happen when people least expect it. It'll catch a lot of people off guard. A lot of people are going to lose everything they made. And we might just have more of this up and down market too, until then, where people don't know what's going to happen. That's what this year's been. Sideways market. But we are losing men in the Middle East, I think. I think we're losing men in the Middle East already. And they're not going to tell us if they are. I think we've been losing men over there, and I think we've been losing men in Ukraine too. Yeah, this whole field is just white with frost. A field full of cows. That's the coldest day so far this year, this season.